Good morning, everyone from Down Under. My name is Romance Blitz, and we're going to continue our Let's Play series of Rogue Trader Lex Imperialis DLC and Void Shadow DLC. I believe this should be part 36 if my memory is correct. So in between videos, I leveled up the crew, did a little bit of item management, not a great deal, but a little, and then had a look around at our ship to see if there was any new conversations. So we're going to start off with talking to our new confessor in this episode, and then we are going to go on from there. Slowly make our way west, finally. Explore, explore, and explore. And then get the Kyber Gamma, do that. Then continue to explore until we've got nothing left, and then do Dragonus. If you've been liking the series so far, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's offer a toast to the algorithm priest, and let us commence. So are you the ship's... Wait, are you the new ship's confessor? How are you enjoying the new position? How will the spiritual life of the vessel change? I didn't have a great deal to say there.
I always keep my options open.
Oh, wait, we got some person here. Examine the strange young man. How long since you last slept? You deign to speak to me out of turn. Tell me more about the vision you had. You speak of your great-great-grandfather with particular enthusiasm. What makes him so important? Prove to me that your epiphany was real. Put your faith to the test. You were assigned a position on this ship. Is that the place that is your place in the Imperial design, and you seek to upset that order? You ought to be executed for impudence. You can do good without having to leave the ship. You have enough work here to fill the rest of your life. Cure people and strengthen their faith. Is that not enough? Sister Janta, Sister Janta, I entrust you with the test. Yeah, flee. I also didn't actually see that as I was running around, but that's always good to see. We'll quickly check on Weiss, and then we will begin our adventure back into outer space. So some things of note with our characters, because of Solomon's level up, he can now dual wield shotguns. So it'll be
Rise to the
interesting to
top,
see.
or get left in the dust.
It'll certainly be interesting to see how that works. Because obviously there's going to be an in between using your doggo and using shotguns, and obviously the AP cost of it all. But he's also got dual weapon combat, so he should be able to go pew pew without too much issue. I just haven't really looked into Overseer, so my handling. Oh, I went to my quarters and not the bridge. My handling of the new class is probably not going to be super par, but it is what it is. Alright, we'll repair the ship. Then we'll just check quality management. So that's building something that. No, I don't want to drop my complacency yet. That's all fine for now then. So we can go back out here. Alrighty. Alright, so I'm just trying to get my bearings. So we definitely want to go this way. I'm just trying to think, so we still got to go there. And then it'll be a matter of going to visit these ones. Head all the way over here. So first step in the order. Yeah, I don't normally like wasting it on one, but just so that we can get to our home planet a bit nicer, we'll do that. Okay, so this is one of the random encounters that we finally get after jumping. So we will go with this one. Oh, we got some proper factor apparently. I don't know what from, but we got it. Got to be a colony management project, I assume. Yeah. Alright, so touched by holiness. We can do that one while we wait. Because we are waiting for this one, and we just don't have the mechanics. This is why I want to get to Gamma quicker than what I normally do, is I just want to get this built. So we can pop that one. You can see there's plenty of project space, so we're not going to be hurting for it. Oh no, here we go. Shield of the Emperor. Escort ship. This is what we wanted, and the rep. Also, apparently get some weapons, which is nice. Security for every colony, also nice. Speaking of, 11320. And then we're just, yeah, waiting for mechanicisms on that one. Need weapons. Don't have that, which is what we're probably getting soft lock behind on that one as well. Yeah. So we will go back to the system. Okay. Any idea what has brought on this behavior? Where is Solomon? I will deal with this immediately. So eventually we're going to run out of these onboard companion stuff, and then we'll be able to more freely explore. Uh, so have a quick save. So Glaito is clearly doing something. He didn't have anything to say to us. That's a bit interesting. Um, hey boy, easy boy. Come on, boy. Be a good doggo. Are you alright? Examine Glaito closely. We will try to approach the good doggo, because he's a good boy. I don't know what he's doing, but he is a good boy. We're gonna treat him like a good boy. We're gonna respect him as a good boy. Um, so I think this is one we're gonna go for, but we're just going to, easy, good boy. So I reach out and take hold of his collar. You wouldn't dare hurt me. Oh, it seems our boy has something for us. Um, Glato, have you been guarding that data site? Oh, good boy. Let's study the data site. Read your file. Kleptomania. Right. Say that last line about you. Huh. Jonas, what does this look like to you? we'll go. We need to talk.
I imagine you want an explanation.
An explanation would be appreciated.
The data slate contains my observation log on you and the members of your retinue. I use it to record habits, personality traits, and noteworthy facts. With regard to you in particular, more than that. I think you've already come across notes of a different nature. Thoughts about how one might make overtures toward a rogue trader.
So, you are spying on us?
No. I don't ferret out other people's secrets or conduct covert surveillance. I only record what I see. It is my duty to remain vigilant.
How did your notes end up in the wardroom?
A foolish mistake. I'd been working at my assigned desk in the wardroom, and, like an idiot, I left my data slate in there. Glaito recognized it as an important item belonging to me, so he went into guard mode, and started chasing off anyone who might encroach upon it. You know, you're lucky Glaito didn't rip your arm off when you took the data slate from him. I'm sure he had a hard time deciding whose safety was more important, yours or my notes.
Your mistakes gave me a reading experience I should never forget.
Yes, it gave me an unforgettable experience too.
Someone tells me you have to dial the slate in a conspicuous place on purpose. You left it there for me.
That would be disgracefully devious for an arbitrator. I'm afraid you are overestimating my ingenuity.
Are you talking about these overtures?
I beg you, I'm willing to part with much of my dignity. It is certainly warranted in this case, but allow me to keep a shred.
What made you muse about how to make overtures towards me?
I made a fool of myself that night. There was an intimacy between us, and perhaps it made me anxious. Or perhaps I wasn't prepared to feel so strongly, but I did feel it. I think about you, and about what there could be between us. If you do not feel the same, tell me. I will understand. If you do, then I want to apologize for my rash words before and take them back.
You're such a romantic someone. Where did you acquire such experience and self-assurance in matters of the heart?
I would not call myself experienced in the subject. I've never met anyone who captivates me the way you do. I simply prefer to speak plainly.
If I agree, will this be something more than one night of fun?
Much more. And something much more significant to me. I am not brazen enough to aspire to any official status, but I can promise you my friendship, my fidelity, my patience. I'm talking like a fool, aren't I? I just enjoy being with you, and I'd like to express that feeling openly.
We're gonna tease him. I have to ask, which of these ideas was your favorite?
I can show you. I've never played for anyone before. This is me making an overture.
It just says, well received, your words are forgotten, come. So I'm gonna go with the impressed route.
I'm glad you gave me another chance.
Alright, that bit is done. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna drop a quick save and quickly check something, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'll have to look into how I actually go about seeing it. I was just wanting to check on um, the amount of things that I had picked. I can't remember if I was going impressed or respect, but I'll have to ask someone more knowledgeable about Toy Box. Alright, what else? Begin our journey. Kind of wish it showed up on the page, but it is what it is. Alright, so we are now finally back to our exploration. So we're gonna go to Pulver's Platinum first. Yep, someone's knocking on my door again. This is the one downside, I guess, about multi-romancing and showing it all off, is that we're probably going to get more of these than you normally would in a standard playthrough. I think what I'll have to do is, as I keep doing these playthroughs and stuff, make a mental note in my notes in the builds that I'm using for the characters as to what paths I'm picking. Okay, what have we got? The symbolic justice of nobility remain a mystery to me. I want to go closer to you. So we have some choices. What option to pick? I did not dare hope. We go the first one. So it's all the same. I do remember with Cassie we're going the freedom route, so which I think it's the one I did last time, but I mean, we are doing this one anyway. We'll have to definitely have a look at what the other routes entail as I do. Oh, that's unfortunate. There's no other route there. Hmm. As I do the other ones, like the main one I have to do definitely is the Ironclast run, just so that I can use everyone. Okay. So we got a void ship to go explore, I guess. But first things first. Shinies. That's not what I wanted. Actually, yeah, it is development. We should probably do level up while we're here. Extra range is always good. Actually, no. Extra range can wait. We want what way first? Alright, what do we got? Do we need to get a super ability? All hands on deck. Multi-torpedo is generally pretty good. Yeah. PM Storm is pretty good too. Gotta go fast. Can always be good. Dodge is decent. So we're gonna go with torpedo spam because torpedoes are just broken in this game. What I remember. What I actually wanted though was what was it? Journal. Yeah, we don't need provisions. We don't have enough for that yet. We have some spare Promethium, but I don't want to use it just yet. We'll wait. Wait till we drop another extractor on a Promethium vein, I think. 4, we can do better. Alright, so let's have a look. Alright, if this is the one I'm thinking of, should be okay. Yeah, this is the one I'm thinking of.
You have encased yourself in metal, priest. You may trick age this way, but you cannot trick death.
I'll make an example out of you.
Don't particularly see anything different about this fight initially, so again, we'll just deploy the Alpha Strike, I suppose. So get Cassia set up. Salmon and Good Boy can be over here. I guess that one over there. I guess we can be over here. Argenta can be over here, I guess. I don't think I've forgotten anyone. Alright. Start battle.
Request approved.
Commence the Alpha Strike. Oh no, sorry, we want this one.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Alright, get them all gathered over there. We'll pop
If
this
I may,
here. Pop that down there because we
I am a
can.
navigator, not a servitor.
Argenta
I'll do it.
can do that, and do that.
For you, my emperor!
You can see double shotgun. Pew. Yeah, Glaito stick.
Let's test our skills, Glaito.
He didn't apprehend for whatever reason. Don't know why. Yeah, just burn one.
Another enemy down.
Again, that's doing some silly amounts of damage. Not sure what happened with Glaito there, but it's fine. He's well and truly out of the way anyway. Alright, so everyone over there is in firing range, which is fine. So we will...
Me? If you insist, Lord
Do that.
Captain.
Debuff. There.
I'm not a... Now you're clad in scarlet.
That's that done. And then... Yeah, I don't know what it is about it. Her gun is not reloading, so I don't know.
Pain
That-
cleanses the body.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Pop that. Load on this
Faith.
gentleman. Then we
In thy
can just
light
go
I
bang,
stand, and thy light I crave.
bang.
That is not
Bang.
the Emperor's will.
I mean, he's dead anyway.
As the Emperor,
Might as well
doubt
finish
it.
them both off.
I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer.
And with that one salvo alone, I've already got an extra action, which is funny. You can go over here,
For
Bang.
you, my Emperor.
bang, bang,
Faith, none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
and we don't have a line of sight on him, or range, one of the two. So, done.
I bring mercy and retribution.
What do you got on this one?
As honor ordains.
Makes an attack. Alright, well, we'll stab you
I
first.
shall.
Oh, that works, whatever. I was just gonna show off the other one, but it's fine. So, I think
Is there money to
in
be
order
made?
to try to go for an achievement for Glaito, I may try to use one of the random encounters, specifically a very haughty type one, and try to see if I can get him to bite 7 people. Shouldn't be too hard. It's just a matter of having both probably Pascal, Jay, and Cassia in the party, and then Probably doing things like Missionary Oath and Bring It Down spam.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Okay, so we should hopefully gotten finally the stuff I wanted. Infusing stuff, yeah. So we want that. And then again, I've been pretty bad at it, but I gotta be a little bit more proactive in switching weapons when it comes to staffs. Just because we're not playing on Unfair, have been a bit lax on it. You don't really need to min-max as much on
The
daring,
Vizier.
but I should
Would he be
get
proud?
into the habit of doing it anyway.
Am I?
Well, that was the thing. Okay. What happened? So obviously you can be picking Dogmatic at the end of it. What happened to the ship and the crew, Han? So this case bomb package was meant for me. Who was the sender? Yeah, Kunrad, the a-hole. I'm not tempted by chaos and need nothing on this package. I give you my word as a raid trader. But you're not affected by the mutations and madness. Where's this artifact now? You could lay mines in what remains of the ship and blast it along with the artifact from a safe distance. You have all been tainted by chaos, death to the mutants. Yeah, you pull a plasma gun, but I'm a blade dancer. I slash you first. Alright, so they're all dead. We'll quickly loot it, then deal with this casket. So we got a plasma gun. I believe we already have one anyway. Plus willpower. Alright, hey Cassia. What is your... adherent? Far adherent. Yes, so... I don't really need that, I don't think. And extra willpower will do more damage in the long run as well. So... go for that. At least until we get our end gear, which is what matters at the end of it all.
I always have a backup
Stuff
plan.
over here. Alright, we'll do this. Let's show off this is what you'd get if you're heretical. We're not going to do that though, we're going to destroy it. Get those sweet, sweet points, which is all that matters.
Keep your wits about you.
Because by the end of this run, we need 500 for achievement. Which I don't know if online stuff has been updated to include the points you earn from like the DLCs. I imagine the leeway has probably gotten better though. So, because I know initially during the first playthrough, generally all the runs are pretty tight, giving you just enough to pick. And I say this in the most generous of ways. Very, very tight. That gives you just enough points to get rank 2 and 1, sub 1 that you want to pick, and rank 5 any other, but you do not pick any of the third. So we want to go to Oselia's Prophecy now. Alright, we're taking a tiny bit of damage. Okay, if this is a encounter, we are going to drop Keyboard off for this, and take J. And then I'll probably drop a quick save. The one I'm thinking of. Possibly. Alright, I'm gonna drop a quick save. And then we're gonna try to get Glaito
I
some
always keep my options open.
snacks, because this is definitely the one I'm thinking of, I think. Oh, we got zombies, zombies, and more zombies.
Your heresy ends here!
Oh, maybe it's not. We'll see. J. Pascal. Salamon. Myself. Argenta. Good boy. Alright,
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. If I may.
then we're gonna go
Emperor,
over
give
here.
me strength.
Hopefully I'm doing this right. We want to protect Cassia.
One of us would be enough.
Stinking corpses!
And then...
Glaito,
Bye.
we're undertaking this task.
Now, unfortunately, I do think...
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
we might be a little unfortunate in that we haven't gotten enemies to spawn yet.
I'll do
So
it.
hopefully killing him will do it. Yeah, there we go. There's some more. We don't want to pop that yet. What
On
we
it.
want to do is we actually want to kill this
I'll
one.
make it happen.
Then get more of these guys to spawn. Then
I'll see to it personally.
go over here. Then for Jay, can't actually do anything yet, so...
Help me, Lord Captain.
Good boy. And then we want to bring it down on Solomon.
Don't get too cocky.
What we do on Glaito? No. Interesting. In that case, so we're there. Going to go over here,
Living on the edge.
and we will try to find our Solomon.
I hold all the cards.
So that one. That one. Pop that.
Let's test our skills,
Do that.
Glaito.
And then
Tell me, and it is done. Am I getting paid for this? I can never fight fair.
and then we'll bring it down on Argenta, because we just want to kind of build up we want to just build up stacks for Glaito to be able to run around and do stuff with.
Doubt is for the weak. Each strike is a prayer.
Alrighty, so if I go here and then guard myself.
One of us would be enough.
Didn't bite for some reason, that's interesting.
Glaito, we're undertaking this task.
Run and gun, but didn't actually do anything.
Understood. One less.
Emperor, deliver us!
They just don't know if I don't have the resources to do it yet. We'll give it a good go though. Pass a turn.
A mere pain won't stop me.
Do not dare ask.
I'll gather
Me?
everyone that we can. Do that.
Waste of time. Mark the target.
Attack
Let's
Cassia.
test our skills, Glaito.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Face
That
the
one.
living weapon of the Lex! One of us would be enough.
Then
Glaito,
one.
we're undertaking this task. Hold the formation. Let's test our skills, Glaito.
that one.
A temporary setback.
No! These ruby flashes are choking me!
Alrighty, so we'll see if
I have
we
read
got the achievement
tomes
after
of
this battle now.
military tactics.
I won't keep stalling it. If we didn't get the achievement, then I will just get it off
I
screen.
am a navigator,
Fine.
not a servitor.
Running.
Clearly multi-officer didn't actually do anything now that I'm thinking about it as well.
my Emperor! I'll do it. Doubt is eradicated.
Don't never cross a Kazbalican. Going somewhere. You've got a problem. I've got a prize. Jai Haydari. Remember the name.
One of us would be enough. Glaito, we're undertaking this task. The guilty will fall. The odd target eliminated.
I faced worse than this. Accept your lot.
We'll just end this fight now.
A plan well executed. Didn't flinch.
Alright. I'll just pick
Is
up
there money to be made?
everything.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Right.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. If I...
Actually, forgot about
Is this
that.
a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Forgot that this fight actually keeps spawning and spawning, so that's fine.
Let's test our skills, Glaito. Moving into position.
Alright, move over here.
It
Shotgun.
won't take long. Understood. Executed.
Shotgun. Are you gonna get more, or is that it?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Alright, so I will check on whether or not I got the achievement in between runs, and then we will continue our little space voyage. So thank you for watching, everyone. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, otherwise I will catch you next time.